there's 12 artists, and all of them have either live in New Orleans or have very strong ties to the region, having lived there or worked there or family there. And they all kind of are archivers of culture, as well as they bring to light certain aspects of our past and how they're connected to our future, our present and our future. So a lot of the artists will reuse materials. They'll build site-specific installations based on ideas of commerce, ideas of production, and kind of the old idea of the factory, which is very appropriate to the soap factory. And we'll just see how it goes. They're all very talented, site-responsive artists. They're going to respond to this beautiful space and create work specifically for it.
I love the space. I mean, I really like the contrast between the sort of raw bricks and the old building part of it, and then the nice white clean walls too. Just seems like it lends itself a lot, I think, to maybe doing something installation based. We haven't fully figured out exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but it's just such a great vast space. So
a lot of times we'll make a piece, and the piece is determined by the space that it's going to be in. We'll see the site, or we'll see pictures or floor plans of the site, and then that kind of gives us an idea of the scope of the things that we can do. So that's what we're here doing today, is just looking at the different galleries and trying to get a sense of what we can do in the space. But probably if we collaborate, it will have some performative installation and printmaking aspects to it.
Yeah, we plan to spend about a week here installing. We don't have a specific plan yet. I mean, we've got sort of a past 4 or 5 installations we've done together in the past that involve installation and performance and printmaking and sculptural aspects in different ways. So we may recreate one of those in some way, or we might try to do something totally new. But really, we just came here today just to kind of a blank slate, like just see the space and then sort of see how we respond to it and just what feels right.
It would be ideal, I think, to make something new, just custom for the soap factory. It's just a matter of figuring out the places that are still available and then getting ideas based on that.
So we're trying to figure out with the spaces that are left what kind of makes sense with stuff we've done, or how we could make what we do kind of fit in those spaces.
When Kyle works independently of me, he usually does 2-dimensional work. So there's a lot of room for that left in the show. So we probably will collaborate and then maybe show separate work also. My work is a lot like our collaborative work. It's just me. I usually make devices that make prints, and they require some sort of performance. But both when we do that and when we collaborate, we've only really performed in front of an audience a couple times. Usually we actually do the performance to create the installation, and we're videotaping that as we're building the piece. And so what you see in the show is really more the debris or the detritus of whatever it was that we did, and then we'll leave a monitor with a video. So you can see kind of how the installation was built to how the performance happened. But we usually don't perform in front of people during the exhibition, but maybe this time, we don't know yet. But yeah, when I work on my own, it's sort of a similar thing. I usually make these objects and I perform with them, and they make prints, and I'll videotape that. Usually when we collaborate on a project, I kind of have this enormous vision in my head, like this huge goal, and it's Kyle's job in the collaboration to tone me down, if that makes any sense. And then the communication is more about me letting go all these other things that I really want to do. And I mean, so that it becomes more of, a true collaboration where his vision's also in it. And but yeah, I think a lot of that back and forth is me being like, come on, you've got to do it my way. It's, and just trying to get over.
Squashing your dreams.
Yeah. Stop squashing my dreams.
There's a deer over there in that field. He's just walking around, hanging out with everybody. He's right in the middle of the park.